to inspire. We are so thrilled to have double the fun here today. We have Andrea Laub and Emily Lucht. Andrea is from Oregon, and Emily, you used to live in Oregon, but you're now in Idaho, right?
Yes.
And your team members, I believe, Emily, when did you meet Andrea?
We met in 2018, was it, Andrea? I think
17.
it was 2017, yes. Okay.
And how did you meet?
So I was a distributor in Oregon at the time, very new, and ended up having an in-home party for one of my friends, and Andrea was one of the guests, and absolutely fell in love instantly, bought all the lippies that she could, and was a great customer of mine for quite a while. And I kept dropping in her ear that she should consider signing up, and she could save a lot of money and make a lot of money. And she turned me down quite a few times, until she started using the skincare and saw the changes in her skin, and finally decided to sign up to save some money on her skincare, and the rest is history on that one.
That is a great story. One, I love, Emily, that you got turned down, but there was something about Andrea where you kept asking. And so, Andrea, for you, was that ever uncomfortable, Emily asking you to join in the business?
No, never. Because she was never pushy. She would just be like, you could be saving a lot. I would be like, I don't think my husband would go for that, which, if people are telling you that 80% of the time, it's a lie. It's just that they don't want to do it. I didn't really understand the company or anything. I didn't ask questions, but every time it's like she offered every time.
Well, I love that. That's a great lesson for those of you watching. Just because they said no yesterday doesn't mean they're going to say no tomorrow. So, Andrea, when you finally said yes, what had changed in your life? Obviously, you fell in love with the skincare, so it became more, there was a financial thing there too. But what was it? What changed for you from going, let's call it a passive distributor, maybe just, using it for your own personal use? What changed you in your business to make you want to grow a business and eventually, become a royal, which you just recently promoted to?
Life change. And so, like when she was asking in the beginning, life was fine. I didn't need the discount. I didn't need anything like that. And we had some huge life changes that changed everything. So when she asked at the exact right time, it's exactly what I did.
Timing is everything. And let's fast forward now. It's in 2023, and you both recently promoted. Congratulations, Emily to Lady and Andrea to Royal. And you were part of our promotion commotion, our first crew of promotion commotion last year. So what did that program give you to help you lead you to these promotions?
For me, I think it was a lot of guidance and different perspectives. That was huge for me, seeing how it affects everybody differently, or how they talk about it differently, and different ways they offer the opportunity. That was huge for me.
Great. And Andrea?
Kind of the same thing, kind of like wiping the slate clean and listening to learn different language to talk to your people, your clients and things like that with, and just listening to their stories. So it was almost, just kind of taking it all in, and how you just, how you have all the starred things after you listen to somebody about the 3 things you're going to implement. And so it was really educational, really helpful to just bring you back to the basics and give you guidance to go forward.
Love that. And yeah, it does come down to the basics, but sometimes you have to be in, kind of like you hearing the opportunity. You need to be in the right place at the right time to hear those words to make it resonate with you. And you were both ready for it. I love, you both have words of the year. Emily, yours is action. Andrea, yours is flourish. what was something, Emily, that you took action on that changed your business and helped you promote in the fall of 2023?
So with the word action, before I set that word as my word of the year, all I did was take everything in and just sit on it. And so for my word of the year being action, I really made a conscious effort to still continue to learn and grow. But as soon as I learned a new trick or learned something, I immediately would implement it. So in September, what really happened with both of our businesses is we both decided to start taking action. And something that I would do was made a conscious effort to weekly be offering the opportunity consciously. So I always thought, oh yeah, I offer it all the time and people know they can sign up with me. They know about this opportunity. They'll ask me if they want to sign up. And that's just not the case. It does, like with Andrea, take you actually asking and making that conscious effort to show them and talk to them about the opportunity. So I started taking action and posting weekly, if not more than once a week, about the opportunity and how it can affect, how it's affected me and how it could potentially affect them in their life.
I love that. And Andrea, with Flourish, I would imagine you took similar action and made it part of your daily and weekly routine to offer the SeneGen's Choice.
I did. First, I started just showing up as my authentic self. I stopped trying to like follow this person and do what they were doing or follow this person. I started showing up as Andrea for the first time in all these years. And I started sharing my story about, you know, pivoting and getting through the hard times and how SeneGen's was such a big instrument for me in that. And that's kind of how I offered the opportunity, was just by sharing with them how it had blessed our lives, my family here so much. And then I took Emily's lead and I learned how to start posting on social media and in my stories. And so we kind of just collaborated and, you know, I went kind of one direction, she went another, but it all just came together beautifully.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note, and Emily, you're 99% online, where Andrea, you're probably 80% in person, and you both are able to find success in this business, as we know. And it sounds like, Emily, you met in person at a party pre-COVID years. You were doing probably a lot more in person. So yeah. I think that's really important to note. We have two team members that promoted in the same month, and they do their businesses differently, which is a testament to the incredible offer of what SeneGen's is, and that business opportunity that really anybody can do. And I love, Andrea, that you're bringing up like showing up as yourself, because I do believe that they know, right? Your followers know, especially when you're showing up online. You have the authenticity that needs to be there. It sounds like you got vulnerable, and really we're able to connect with your audience, your followers, your customers, your friends. And I think that is a magical piece of the business when you are online, being able to show up as your authentic self. So if you could both share one tip with somebody that's new, we've had thousands of people join us over the past couple of weeks and months. What is one tip that you would share to somebody that's watching, that's in their first 30, 60, 90 days, on what they could do to help grow their business? Emily, you want to go first?
One tip. Oh man. Okay. First of all, I would let them know, take a deep breath. We all started somewhere. And I think as far as building a team, something that you can do, or rather a mindset that you can have in the beginning, is you don't know what somebody else might need. And so even if it's going to scare you offering that opportunity, you could potentially change somebody's life with the opportunity. And so it's kind of harsh, but it's like, don't take that away from them by your insecurity sort of thing. So if I was to just offer the opportunity because you truly don't know how you could potentially be affecting somebody's life, and you have no idea how much they need something like this.
That is great advice. You don't know what you don't know about someone's life. Beautiful. Love that. Andrea.
I guess for me, it would be that just keep going. If you find that something isn't working, pivot. That's my biggest flex, I think, is that I pivot when things aren't working. And no matter what, just don't give up. It takes time. It takes time to figure it out, but we have everything at our fingertips. And you just ask questions and it's all there. SeneGence has given us everything that we need. Just be patient with yourself. Like Emily said, don't give up. It'll happen. And when it's your time, it happens. And then it just kind of snowballs and it's amazing. So don't ever give up on yourself.
That is great advice. And there's going to be more great advice and more inspiration and training at Seminar 2024. We're celebrating 25 years in business. Are you both going to be there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or do you come every year to Seminar?
Yes.
Every year. I will not miss it.
Don't miss it. Yeah, that's some great advice there. Don't miss Seminar. We're going to be relaunching that real soon for those of you that haven't been able to register yet. So look for details there. Emily and Andrea, thank you so much. What a dynamic duo you are. We are so proud of you. Congratulations on your recent promotions, and we can't wait to see what the next 6 and 7 years brings for you in your business and beyond. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.